You being so reclusive and everything is probably only going to make people more interested in your music.
Yeah. What a drag.
Hello? What is it? You look tired. Can't you tell your wife what your problem is?
It's the way they treat the world.
And now they've succeeded in contaminating their own blood.
Congratulations on this movie. This is a wonderful film. It's astonishing to see it took 7 years to get made. It's kind of, I mean, we don't see in a lot of small movies like this these days, or a lot of Jim Jarmusch movies, I should say. But I mean, he's just always been one of the most unique filmmakers working in movies today. Yeah. And I was just curious, what's it like working with him?
It's so easy and fun and playful. He's like a kid, you know. He just loves to put together a group of people and play, and it has this feeling of being a bit of a school play. And he works with a lot of people over and over again on his crew, and now I've made, happy to say, 3 films with him.
Great.
So I know them, and it just feels very, very light-hearted.
Is there a possibility of a night flight from Tangier to Detroit? Is that correct?
I love what you've done with the place. Remember when you gave that string quintet to Schubert?
I only gave him the Adagio.
The fascinating thing is your characters live through centuries and centuries and centuries, and I'm just curious, what were your inspirations for the character, and how do you play a character that's been around for such a long time?
My inspirations, that's a great thing to think about, because there are 2 that spring to my mind. One is this book which Jim cited as the first sort of foundation stone of the story, which is this book by Mark Twain, The Diaries of Adam and Eve, which is this heavenly, fictional or maybe not fictional, diary of Adam and Eve. He's really grumpy and bad-tempered, and she's this total space cadet wanting to knock the stars down and put them in her hair. And that's the heart of the relationship, this idea, these 2 people being completely bonded as one, but at the same time very different. But my personal inspiration, I would say, and someone who I thought about a lot when making the film, and I think about a lot anyway, is my grandmother, who left us when she was 97, and just had that perspective, you know. If you've lived for 97 years or 3,000 as Eve has, then you're just not going to sweat small, medium or big stuff. You're just going to keep your eye up and your eye on the prize, which is to survive, to be kind, and to dance, basically.
You could call this a vampire movie, but it's really, I think more than anything else, it's a love story.
Yeah,
It's more about
agree
love.
with you. I would agree with you, because they are humans.
Yeah.
They just, you know, they got turned, but and it's a human love that they have for one another, although also a little wolf-like at times. But I agree with you. I think it's just about long life, and his depression is completely human, and the way in which she comes and supports him and lifts his spirit is completely human, and the way he drives her crazy is completely human, and I think it's not really much of a stretch for us to recognise that.
The soundtrack for this movie is fantastic. I'm eager to buy it at some point.
Fantastic.
And was that all Jim?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's Jim and his amazing band Squirrel, which my family and I went to Iceland to be groupies for them, and in the summer, and that was wonderful. Yeah, he's a proper rock star.
You've been pretty lucky in love, though, if I may say so.
God, I wish that I'd met him before I wrote Hamlet.
Whoa, man.
That certainly was visual.
What is that?
Oh, negative. wish I had a medal like you.
Yeah, well, you got an Oscar, I imagine. It's
I
almost as
gave
heavy
mine
as-
away, but you hang on to that.
Yeah.